Okay, pre-calc, I'm answering questions. I'm doing 5.3, number 39. Whenever they speed up or slow down the angle, you actually take account of that last, not first, last. So just solve the problem like as if this was a regular cosine for starters, okay? So since there's just one cosine here, I'm just going to isolate it. I'm going to move the 1 over. I'm going to divide by the 2, okay? Now cosine is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Adjacent hypotenuse, adjacent hypotenuse. Okay, that means the third side has to be the radical 3. If you're crossing the radical 3, that's the 60 degrees, so that's pi over 3. Pi over 3. I'm going to suggest you write the general answer for this just because the angle, the speed of the angle is manipulated. Alright, so the first answer for the first one would be pi over 3 plus 2 pi n. They're not combinable. And we would say usually this is x, but this is the ending where you actually take the 2x. Because so whatever's here, this is when you bring it at the very end. And now you want to divide off the 2 to everybody. So you're going to get that x equals to pi over 6 plus pi n. Basically what's happened is this function is sped up, so the answers are actually closer together than they initially appear. Alright, now for the second part here, I first have to get this. I'm not done with this, I'm just showing you first the general angles. Alright, now I'm going to first get the who this is in standard position. So this would be 2 pi minus pi over 3. Okay, 6, 5 pi over 3. Alright, so the second answer would have been 5 pi over 3 plus 2 pi n if it had been all solutions, but again it's 2x. You take care of that at the end, so you got to divide everybody by 2, which is going to mean that x is going to be 5 pi over 6 plus pi n. Okay, now if this had been all solutions, I would have stopped here, but it's not all solutions. They want, oh, it is all solutions. Let me just double check. It is all solutions. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. It is all solutions. If they had kept you on one interval, then you would have actually generated out the values. But I did it right for how it was asked. Okay, so it was all solutions. So again, first you just figure out what the angle would have been if it was not a 2x, if it was a regular cosine. And at the very end, at the very end you take care of whether they've sped up or slowed down the angle. You do that at the very last step. Once you've actually figured out like what your answer is, then you re-index it depending on whether it's sped up or slowed down. Okay gang, I hope that helps. Catch you in another one. Bye-bye.